and you've been acting for a while, and I've been acting for a while. Is there any money in acting?
Hell no.
There's
no money.
There's no money in acting. So when you really
I don't care how many times you see me on Gentified on Netflix, I only got paid once.
Once. You know, it's the weirdest thing that there's no money in fucking acting no more.
To be honest, it made me feel not as bad about like not being rich now, because I can't imagine having a $10,000 a month mortgage or having a Tesla that I have to pay off. Like my
when people wake up in the mornings and they say, "Oh, I want to be rich. I wish I was rich." That's a horrible statement to say. I want you to say, "How can I work myself to have money?" Not that I want to be rich. People think that because being rich, they what's the word I'm using for? They think of rich as having no more problems.
No more problems. Everything's paid for.
You ever wake up and your fucking glass is broken on your car?
Just happened. Yeah.
Just happened. Okay. You go upstairs and part of you does the math in your head. What's it going to cost you? I got to call in sick for work now. You just lost another 50. Da 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 da. And the first thing that comes to mind is, if I was rich, I wouldn't have any of these problems. Guess what? You're going to have 10 times more problems. For years, I thought, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. I want to be rich. And then I figured out that being poor made me happier. Because the best times I had in my life were hooking up with you on a Tuesday night when you would tell me, "Bro, I got you a green burrito. I fought for you, bro." the kitchen was...
I got you a green burrito with green hot sauce and pork on top.
The kitchen would be closed, and the fucking light would still be on a little box with a burrito. It wasn't... I did comedy. When I first started doing comedy, I knew there was no money. I knew that going in. And I told myself that for 4 years. There ain't no money. My first feature spot was $450. Opening up for Laurie Kilmartin in Seattle. Feature spot. There ain't no money. No, there's no plane ticket. They didn't give you nowhere to stay. It was $450. Do what you want to do. You stay in a box outside. We don't give a fuck. So I always knew there was no dough in it. But guess what there was? There was compassion. When I went down there, that burrito would be waiting for me. That little green chili burrito. My point is that I couldn't imagine just being an actor, right?
I know. Even when we were performing at the Improv, when we were allowed to perform at the Improv in the beginning, they were only giving us $15.
$15,
and we never saw the check, because even when we saw the check, it came out of taxes $7. Oh, I went there, bro. Let me tell you, man. I went there for the shrimp fettuccine and the side bread, dog. Those shrimp were huge. I remember when, and they made sure that the comedian that was performing only ate. And I remember one time Joe Diaz had his big plate, and he had Gavin, and he had Josh all around. Josh Wolf all around his plate. He goes, "Come on, cocksuckers! If Bud Freeman passes by right now, he's gonna take my plate away."
What's the Spanish waiter?
Oh man, he's still there.
He's still there. You give him $20. You watch him go to work.
Is the older gentleman?
Yeah,
like really skinny.
Yeah.
Oh my, he's always there. He's always the fastest.
He's been there since 1997.
And they open, bro.
Wow.
And his motto is, tell him, Felipe, a la orden.
A la orden.
That's Spanish shit.
What does that mean?
And
at your service.
at your service.
Oh shit! And it hasn't the
A la orden. When
A la
he meets
orden.
you, he comes up to you and says, "Lee, Sayat, ¿cómo está?" Yes, a la orden. And he comes and brings you a menu, and you feel like you deserve to eat there. No matter if you're going up first in front of a black audience, if you're following Damon Wayans all the way at the end. For 1 minute, he takes your mind off of comedy. Wait till he brings that bread to the table. And you haven't eaten since 3:30 in the afternoon. And he brings butter. And then he'll go, "You want more bread?" Yeah. You know, this is what it's all about.
For real,
This
man.
This is what comedy, you see the humanities.
I will come into the Improv kind of fucked up, and I will see him like, dude, he's like hunchback, bro, with 5 plates.
Yeah.
He's one of those dudes, that respects work. Like, like some people, like once their job is done, they'll stand around and do nothing. This guy will find a little broom, bro, and start sweeping a little corner or wiping a little grease off the side, watching. And he's keeping an eye on everything, man.
He's really sharp. And you see him now, I give him a big hug.
Don Joey, ¿cómo estás, Don Joey?
Armando, whatever his name is, I give him a big hug. The manager has also been there for 20.
and the bartender too, right? Didn't they just have a big thing for him?
Yeah, they just had a thing for him. I couldn't go. It was a Monday, like at 6. But the Improv, that family over there, that guy is from Boulder. So I hit it off with him right away. He's still the manager there, the kitchen manager, the floor manager.
That'll be a really sad part about restaurants closing. Because, I mean, I was a server for years. And, yeah, a lot of people look at it as like a job you skip over. But you're right. There's some people who take, like, those jobs very seriously. And, like, they're amazing
And you know
servers.
when you're there, getting served by
And they
them.
make tons of money.
Tons, because they don't treat anybody like anybody else does. When you have them, you know you've been getting taken care of. You know, last night, 2 nights ago, I had the baby. We were going home. My daughter, the baby, she's not a fucking baby. And I stopped at Yum Yum Donuts. And some people were calling in the donut orders. I want to take them and smack them. This is how white they are where I live. They actually have this Spanish lady. And again, do you know how she barely knows English. And I walk in there, last week I walked in there, 2 weeks ago with my daughter to get her a donut. And there she is on the phone with somebody. Hello, coffee? What do you mean cappuccino? I do not know cappuccino. And the people are like, yeah, we want a double mocha. And then, they show up and this lady doesn't speak English. She just put cream in your coffee. What mocha? It's Yum Yum Donuts. What cappuccino are you talking about? What frappuccino? What flat white? There's no flat white at fucking Yum Yum Donuts.
No.
So they got her on the phone talking to Spanish, ordering like glaze, and she's looking and she's going, no, just glazed. And they're like, what about this? And she's like, no, just glazed. I'm dying because they're white. They don't know that she don't even know what they're talking about. No, sandwiches. Sandwiches. And people, and all of a sudden I'm like, hold. And as soon as I walk in, she goes, hold on, please. And she puts them on hold and she goes, oh my.
No,
and she'll come right over and take care of me. Let me tell you something. That's the difference. I don't care about the guy calling in the order. I care about the live guy. He's more important to me. That's money right there. I got to deliver food to this schmucko. 1,000 things could happen. I got to pay a driver. I get hit with a bolt of lightning. The money is right there, so take care of me. You ever walk into a place and the guy's on the phone and you wait 4 or 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Right there, that's in my old world, that's fired. You're fired.
Or what if they answer the phone when you're there?
Oh, yeah. When they answer a personal call?
Oh, not just another order.
Fired.
Or they're in a bad mood, but their bad mood is still when they take in your order. Sometimes I feel like telling, listen, bitch, I don't give a fuck how your day is going. When you're working, you fucking give me a little smile
and a respect,
and take my order. And you know what? If you're nice to me, let me tell you, man. I see people pissed off, like they just been yelled at, but then they come back with me, and they're really nice to me, bro. I put them to us. Listen, man, fuck that guy, bro. You're better than this, and I give him a little 5 or a little 10, bro.
Yeah,
something like that. Or say, man, you smoke weed? Yeah. All right, man. There's this spot over here where they sell the best shit. If I go there at 3, if you're there at 3, I'll buy you something. Whatever.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.